Hey everyone, today I'm going to teach you how to write an email. This is something that I have quickly realized you all really need to know how to do. This isn't just one person, this is everybody. The emails you've been sending me just haven't been super grammatically correct or very clear, and I want you to be able to ask me questions in a clear way so that I can help you sooner, and not have to have tons of email exchanges to try to figure out like what the problem is that you're having. And so I'm going to make this video for you. Writing emails is a really important skill to be able to have too, because pretty much any job you have will require you to write emails, and to write them in a clear, grammatically correct way. So the first thing I'm going to say is, so you should start your emails, Dear Riley, Hi Riley, Hey Riley. That's ideal. And I mean, if I guess you could also do Dearest Riley, but please don't do that because that just feels weird to me. But if you're writing a formal email, Dear is really good for a formal email. With me, you can use Hi or Hey. Hi Riley. Hey Riley. So you can do that. I suppose you could also do Hey Mix too, because I could do Mix Riley instead of Mrs. or Mr. or Miss. Okay, so that's the beginning. And then within the body of the email, I want you to explain your problem and what you need in a clear way. So do not do this. I don't know how to pass in work. I can't make it work. Okay, so first of all, okay, great. So I know that you can't pass in work. That's useful. I can't make it work. So I need the details. What have you tried? What have you been trying to do? I can't help you unless I know the details of what you've tried and what has failed and like what pages you've been on. So you need to give me some details about exactly what your problem is. The other issue that I've been running into is, can you give me the Google Classroom code? I really need it. So there's some wonky capitalization happening here. Like, obviously the first letter needs to be capitalized for like, can you? But then the U isn't spelled out. I am an English teacher. Please spell out Y-O-U-U for me. And then for some reason, give is capitalized, even though it's in the middle of the sentence. And we is capitalized. And then Google Classroom, you can capitalize that or not. I go in between with it. But Google isn't capitalized, but Classroom is. And then the I isn't capitalized, and I is always capital. Always. No matter when you use, like, it's always capitalized. If you're saying, like, I went to the store, it's capital I. And then really is spelled in text speak, so make sure you spell out really, Really. And then need is for some reason capitalized, and then it. And so I've received multiple emails like this. And the other thing that happens is I get an email from an email address like MCR Rocks 52, or this was my email from when I was 13, RGB Sizzling Rock Olives 13 at Verizon.net. I don't know who you are unless you give me your name. People have been sending me emails, and then what happens is, it's like, can you give me the Google Classroom code? And I reply, sure. And who are you? So you need to give me your name. You can do it in the first sentence of the email if you want, or you can do, like, to end the email. These are more formal. You don't necessarily have to do this. Sincerely, kind regards, warmly, and then put your name. Like I would put Riley Bartlett. You could put Reed, like whatever your name is, just make sure your name is at the bottom of the email. If you also want to put your period, that would also be helpful for me because I remember that I have all of you. I've gotten to the point where I remember which classes you're in, but I don't remember the period. So I remember like if you have composition, American literature, or world literature with me, but I just don't remember which period. So that would also be really helpful for me. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful. This week, you're going to have to write an assignment, which is writing me an email. It can be with a question or that you need answered or not. If you do need the question answered, make sure you write, I need this question answered. Otherwise, I'm going to give you some samples to write, but I just want you to be able to practice writing an email in a really clear way because writing emails is a really important skill. Like it shows that your employer, your boss, that you are professional, that it shows them that you know what's going on, that you're good with your job. It's just an important skill to be able to have. So I want you to write an email this week. That is one of your assignments. Okay, I'll see you all later.